boys and girls. Today during writing, we're going to learn how to build our stamina. So, before we begin, we will need three things, okay? Very important. When we write our stories, we want to write them in our writing book. This is why I gave you one, so that way you always have paper to write on and paper to write your beautiful stories that you share with us in class. And then you'll need a pencil to draw your illustrations. And then after you draw your illustrations, you color your pictures. Okay? So you need these three things. You need your pencil, your writing book, and your crayons for writing. Because right now it is writing time. So go ahead and pause the video whenever you need to and get what you need, and then push play when you're ready. Okay? And I will go ahead and begin. Okay, today we're going to be talking about stamina. Okay, stamina. It is doing anything for a long period of time without getting too tired or giving up. Okay, so stamina is how long we can work on a task. Okay, building stamina makes us better readers and writers. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to build our stamina, okay? And how can we do that? Well, there's a lot of things that we can do to build our stamina, and that's what I'm going to teach you today. A lot of things that you can start doing writing, so that way you can build your stamina. And remember, stamina is doing something for a long period of time, for a long time, without getting too tired or giving up. Okay, that's what I want you to focus for our challenge today during writing. First, I'm going to teach you some things that build your stamina and some things that do not help build your stamina. And then we'll go ahead and practice that, okay? All right, so let's begin. So stamina, okay? This is during writing time. We're going to practice building our stamina. One of the things that we can do to build our stamina is by writing a lot. So when I say, boys and girls, it's time to write your stories, I want you to get your paper and your pencil ready and start drawing your illustrations, telling me your story of whatever you want to tell me, and you need to write the entire time that I tell you to do, to write, okay? So if I say 5 minutes, you write the entire time, you draw your illustration, and you keep going and keep it going, and don't stop till I say stop. Okay, so you need to write a lot, draw a lot, take that time to just focus on that. Okay, another big thing that I just said was focus. Focus is a big thing about building our stamina. That is making sure we are focused on our writing, we are writing our words if we're doing our words, drawing our illustrations, thinking about what we did in that time in that story. So if you're trying to remember things, this is the time to focus on our writing, okay? Nothing else. Not focus on what we had for breakfast, what we're going to eat, or if you need to use the restroom. No, focus on our writing, because I'm only giving you a short time to focus on your writing, and that's what I want you to do. Focus. Another good thing that you can do to build your stamina is use good writing strategies. So a lot of you might think, oh, I don't know any writing strategies. Well, you do, because I am teaching you every day something new that you can practice using, so that way you can become a better writer. So one of the things that is using strategy. So one of the strategies that I taught you this last week was building your not a box stories, right? And a lot of you were like, well, what is that? Well, one of the strategies is when we draw our illustrations, we can draw boxes, sticks, circles, shapes. That's a strategy on how to build a beautiful story using shapes for our illustrations, for our pictures, okay? So anytime I teach you a strategy, use it during writing, because that is building your stamina, and you're thinking, oh, okay, what else can I use in my writing that my teacher taught me? What else can I do? That's being focused and making sure you're writing a lot and using those strategies. That's what helps build your stamina. Now, another thing is quiet voices. So when you're writing, you want to make sure you're quiet, because if you ever come into my classroom during writing time, it is so quiet. We have classical music going on in the background and nobody is speaking. They're whispering to themselves. They are focused on their writing. So when they're because I know sometimes we have to think and we sometimes think out loud, and it's okay as long as you use a quiet voice. Okay. Another thing, like I said before, write the whole time until the teacher says stop. Okay. Just keep doing it. Keep working it. Okay. That's how you're going to build it and make that stamina be strong and for a long time. Okay. Stay in your writing spot. It is not the time to get up and move. It's the time for you to sit down, get your pencil to your paper, and drawing your illustrations and writing your stories. Okay. It's not the time to get up. So that's another way you can build your stamina, is by staying in your spot and get to writing. Okay. And then also another way to build your stamina is to share your drawings, your illustrations, your stories during sharing time. Okay. Because that helps you. That helps you get us some ideas of what else you can write about next time, or what else you forgot to share about the next time. Okay. Sharing helps us a lot to build our stamina. Okay. So make sure you share. When I call on you, make sure you're ready to share your beautiful stories, okay? Because that's what we do in our class. We share our stories, so make sure you're always writing your stories and be prepared to share with the class, okay? Another one is don't distract others. Don't be distracted, okay? If some noises are you hear some noises, try to block them out and focus on your writing, okay? I know sometimes it's all hard at home, but really do your best and just ignore the distractions and just do your writing during the time that I have given you. Okay? So those are the things that you can do to build your stamina. Now here are some things that are not good, that will not help you build that stamina, and we want to build it, and these are things that are not good. One of them is not being focused. That means that you're distracted by others, or others are distracting you. Okay? And then another thing is a good thing, one of the not good things that to do is to spend time during writing time, avoid writing. So instead of writing when the teacher says to write, you're instead playing with your toys, eating food, messing with your pencil, or doing nothing, and you're just sitting there and not writing at all. So that is not good. That is not going to help you be a better writer, become a better writer, or build your stamina. So you need to make sure that, you are writing. Even if it's a little bit, just do your best, okay? If you avoid writing, you are not going to become a better writer. Also, not finishing your writing pieces, okay? I give you enough time to do something, and I give you plenty of time to draw a quick story. And if I want you to add more stuff on, I will give you more time. But I give you enough time, you can write your little quick stories and your illustrations, okay? So make sure that you finish your writing, okay? So that means you are focused, you are writing, you are coloring, you are drawing your pictures. If you do that, you will finish your stories. But if you're not doing that, you will not finish your stories, okay? Because that means that you were distracted, okay? So you need to focus. Another one of the things I said earlier is when you don't have stamina, you stop writing. A lot of you just will sit there and do nothing and stop writing. That is not building your stamina. That is not going to help you become a better writer, okay? That means you need to draw something, draw as much as you can and do your best. But when you stop during that time, it's not helping you build your stamina, okay? One of the things also too that I feel is very important is when you don't want to build your stamina, you're not going to share, okay? So not sharing during sharing time is not going to help you build your stamina, okay? Because that doesn't help you retell your story, think of ideas of other stories that you might want to share. So not sharing during sharing time is not going to help you build the stamina. So remember, these are the things I want you to practice today when you're writing your story. So today I want you to write a story of whatever your choice of your story. Lots of details. Make sure you put a lot of information so when I'm reading your story, I know what's going on in the story. If you only draw 2 things in the story, am I going to know what you wrote about? No, so I need you to draw as much as you can. So when I look at the picture, I'm like, ah, I can see what happened in this story. Look at all the things that she drew for me or he drew for me. So that way I know what's going on in the story. You only do a little bit, you're going to be finished early. But if you do a lot, you're going to build your stamina because you're going to have a lot to draw about. Okay? So make sure you write a lot. You stay focused. Use good strategies that I've taught you. Write the whole time. Use quiet voices. Stay in your writing spot. And make sure you share during sharing time and not distract others or be distracted by others. Okay? That's how you can build your stamina. I know this is a lot of information, but this is what we're going to do daily. We're going to practice these things, okay? So that way you know what to do to help yourself build your stamina in writing, okay? All right. Here's the next slide. Why? Why do we try to build our stamina? Why is it important to build our stamina? Oh, it is so important because when you build your stamina, you're doing all the things I said that are good to build your stamina, you will be a better writer. Okay, you will be better writers. Okay, and it also will make you help you be better readers too. So the more you build your stamina, all the things that you do, the good things you do to build your stamina, if you do those things, you will be better writers. That's why we do that. Okay, and if you look right here, we begin with 5 minutes. Today will be 5 minutes. I want you to time yourself for 5 minutes to write as much as you can. Draw your picture and everything for 5 minutes, okay? And every day I'm going to add some more minutes. And look at the more and more minutes I add, the more you're going to be able to build your stamina. We're going to go from 5 all the way to maybe a half hour of just writing beautiful stories, okay? And I'm going to show you different things during these times, during our mini lessons, so that way you can use during your writing stories to make your stamina stronger and longer. Okay? All right. So today, that's what you're going to do. You're going to write a story. And I want you to focus on those good things. This right here, all these right here, all these things right here are good. They are smiley faces that make you and help you build your stamina. And these things right here are not good. This makes me sad. Okay, because that's not helping you become a better writer. Okay, so that's what I want you to practice today. All the good things I said to build your stamina. So get out your writing paper and your pencil and your crayons and get to writing your beautiful story for today. You can write about all that you want. And tomorrow when you come to class, if you want, you can share it too. I can't wait to hear and see all your beautiful stories. See you later.